Hi guys, Russian aircraft instrument teardown with surprise in it. So we have here a PSP-48 instrument. It is probably an instrument landing indicator, which allows you to allows the pilot to aim at the perfect landing spot. But we will have a surprise inside, just saying. So here is what it looks like at the back. This thing is really heavy. Maybe I can weight it for you. It is quite insane, the weight of this thing. 1.5 kilos. So it is the weight of a bottle of water. So we will have a look inside. For opening this kind of instruments, you have usually screws on the all around. Sometimes you need to loosen the back plate because it is pressing a seal, but not here. So here we have 4 screws plus one little screw here, which is factory seal. There is a little cup and originally it was a factory seal. So if I remove all this, I can slide out the contents. Here is what we have inside. So as you can see, 4 galvanometer movements with very big heavy magnets, not very strong but very big and heavy. Some bakelite mounting plate here. Not sure what we have in the middle, probably just the wires traveling around. Here is what the front side looks like, with the galvanometer movements, but the surprise guys, will you be able to see them? Here, look here, what do we have? Yes, let me take a lamp and shine at them. Oh, a piece of metal did just break. Will you see them? Yes, a whole army of tin whiskers. Quite amazing. So we have them at 2 sides. We have here. Here we have not tin whiskers. Here we have not tin whiskers. And here we have tin whiskers. It looks like these sides were machined and are not prone to making tin whiskers. But the sides which were not, no, this one was machined also, so it is not this. So let me take a magnifier and try to show you the stuff. Look at this, will you see them? They are tiny, but yes, I think you can see them now. Look at this, guys. A whole bunch of tin whiskers. Quite amazing. I did already see a few tin whiskers in the past. In all the potentiometers, for instance, you can find them. But here, it is just insane. The now you can see them pretty well, I think. Look at them. Shining all around, like little needles. Nearly making a shortcut here with these wires. Yes, this wire is probably in shortcut, because you can see it is mounted on an insulator plate here. And we will test for shortcut with a multimeter. It is not really often you see them. just because they are very, very tiny. So I measure 200 ohms. So it is not really a shortcut, but it should not be conductive. Here I have 0 ohms. So not sure here what is going on. But this side is really, really sad. Yes, so here they are little bit less thin whiskers here, but still. So I will leave them in place because they are quite amazing. This side is just insane, completely covered of thin whiskers. It is not easy. Yes, here they are. So, and I think we have some of them here also, or maybe they did just break at some point, and they did fall in this piece, this part. So if I put my probe here, and yes, if I touch them, the multimeter is reacting, not always. Can I show you the multimeter? Here for instance I have one. Yes, as you can see they are definitely conductive. So it is interesting. How many do we have here? 200 ohms without touching the... We are just touching one of them here. They are very small, so it is not easy, but definitively it can be a problem, a big problem even. What else? Well, it is on in fact for this thing. Not sure how these pieces are attached to this. I do not see any screw, but the magnets are quite amazing here, for sure. On the front plate you can see the painting job on the back of the dial is not impressive at all. And we have here some cloth wrapped wire. This piece here is made of die cast, all this too. And here you have small parts for adjusting the zeroing the needles. They match with this front panel things here, with these little parts in here, but they are little bent and it does not work very well anymore. You can see in this this piece seems to be made of die-cast metal too, and the glass is actually screwed on with this plate at the bottom. Quite interesting. Maybe I can cut this light, it will be better for you. Yes. Oteca stamp, it is quality control stamp. Okay, so I will see if I can reglue this broken piece here. It came from here. Not sure why it did fall. I guess the metal is very old and it was a weak point anyway. And yes, the whole Team Whiskers Armada. So, thanks for watching. Bye bye.